Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new first look to the channel. This game is called Rise of Industry number 2. Now, I never actually checked out Rise of Industry number 1. It was on my wish list, on my to look at list, and it just never happened. And now we're up to number 2. So, I mean, we're gonna check it out anyway. We'll see how it goes. At least we'll do the tutorial. Remember, money never sleeps.
The last thing we need is somebody looking too closely at this thing. All right, I'll see you around. Hi, I'm Frank Wilson, and I want to turn you into a captain of industry. If you're hungry and you're willing to learn, I can teach you how to build a bulletproof investment portfolio, taking in everything from agriculture to aviation. But before I bestow my wealth of industrial experience upon you, I gotta be sure that you can handle yourself. So, welcome to Spoolsville. It's a little backwater burg where you can come to grips with the basics of business without causing too much damage to your reputation, or mine. So here's your assignment. I want to see if you can figure out how to build the facilities to create VHS tapes. Nothing too taxing. Once you've figured out the lay of the land, so to speak, we can take off the training wheels and start making some real money. You ready? Good. Then I'll see you on the other side.
This is kind of exciting. Not gonna lie. Okay. It's me, Frankie. The board is very much into my business philosophy as outlined in Frankie Says Business Tapes. So they've hired me to help you get started here at Initial Logics Incorporated. So, welcome to the company. Hope you're taking notes, but don't worry if you're not. Like my informational tapes, you can always come back and revisit any part that you missed. There's going to be a whole new series of Frankie Says Business Info tapes. It's going to be huge. Only one problem. We need tons of cassette tapes to get them out to the adoring public. That's where you can help. To get to our goal of making cassettes, we've got to get plastic production running in this region. So I'm going to walk you through the process of going from drilling oil to making plastic to manufacturing cassette tapes. Oh my god, I am so excited. First, we need to acquire raw materials for plastic. We could buy those materials from someone else, but luckily for us, there's an ample crude oil deposit on this very island. It'll be cheaper and more profitable if we extract it ourselves, right? For some orientation, here's our regional headquarters complex. It contains a number of buildings, including a contract delivery depot, which we will be learning about later. If you do well, you can take my corner office once my contract is up. Okay. Let's get a bird's eye view. Move the camera by clicking and dragging with your left mouse button. Use WASD. Okay. Want to get a closer look? Turn the mouse wheel, or is it an X? Yeah. You need to change perspective. Press down the middle mouse button, Q and E. Yeah. Great. And by the way, the right mouse button is used to cancel actions and close dialogues. I will remind you about it later once an opportunity arises to use it. Now let's get to it. Also notice the nearby city of Spoolsville. Right now it's a sleepy little town, but it will grow along with us. It will provide us with our most important asset, human capital. How cute! Oh my gosh. Okay. Next. To begin, we must build a proper facility to extract oil from this deposit. For your convenience, I have enabled the diamond deposit overlay. The what now? In the overlays bar on the top right of your screen. Oh, right here. Okay, which shows natural resources in the ground. If you want to do this yourself, it is in the top right. Okay. For oil extraction, we will need a hydrocarbon extraction complex. By the way, a complex is a connected collection of buildings in a specific industry. You might want a hydrocarbon extraction complex to extract crude oil, for example. Later, we'll be building a media production complex to make those cassettes I was talking about. To build a new complex, either the build menu on the bottom left corner of your screen, or enter the build menu. Let's start by building a hydrocarbon extractor complex. You'll first be prompted to select the border. Okay. How does this work? Create a new complex. Hydrocarbon complex. Bingo. Area must be placed and indicated. I rotate this. There we go. Hydrocarbon extraction. Look at that. Use R and F to rotate the building before you place it. Good. For workers to arrive to your new complex, your central office must connect to the local city via highway. This is also something you can build directly in the build menu, found under the storage and transport section. You got it, boss? Huh? There we go. Okay. Lucky for us, this region already has some convenient highways we can use without too much trouble. You'll also notice that your HQ complex... Wait a minute, what the heck? How come... How come it's not building? I don't know, it looks like it is built. It's kind of weird. Okay, lucky for us, this region has some convenient. You'll also notice your HQ complex is also connected via the main highway. Connectivity is critical for our operations. I don't think that first is supposed to be there. Check, check. Until now, the game has been paused, but in order for your building construction to proceed, we need to let some time pass. To change the speed of the game, press the buttons in the top left corner. Whoop. You can use spacebar to pause. Wait for hydrocarbon extraction complex to finish construction. How cute! Oh, I love it. How do I close this view? There we go. Look at that. Bingo. Now that your central office is done, we can work on the buildings that will actually extract, store, and transport the crude oil that we want. Complexes are composed of specialized buildings that share access and storage, utilities, transportation bays. In this hydrocarbon extraction complex, build an oil well to extract the crude oil we need. To edit your complex, re-enter the build menu. Okay. Build menu. Complex. Oil well. Ay. Hang on. Oil well. Put that guy right in there. Is that... I don't know if that's good. It looks like it's not... I don't know. I mean, it's fine. We gotta connect the road. We do this. What? You have not selected an appropriate template. Oh, access road. Okay. You got it, dude. Highways connect complexes to each other, and the rest of the world access roads connect buildings within a complex to each other, and must be hooked up to the complex's central office for buildings to function. Build access road in the specified location in order to connect oil well to the local access road network. How long does this take to make? Maybe we have to speed it up a little bit here. Speed it up. How do I make this go faster? Wait. Okay, I guess I didn't actually do the thing I was supposed to do before. Okay, let's slow it back down. Slow it back down. Our hydrocarbon extraction complex can't work without access to electricity. So next we need to build a power line. Okay. Okay, build power line connector. Gotcha. Power line. Where do we get power lines from? This guy? Distribution power. No. Power line connector. That's the guy. Okay. And then what is this? We need to attach it to the rest of our complex by access road. Seems kind of weird, doesn't it? Connecting a power line to a road? I mean, we'll do it because we're being told we have to, but it just feels weird. Okay, let's speed things up here a little bit. How come this is not working? Oh, I need one more road. Okay, here we go. Should be good. Finally, let's attach the connector to the local electricity network. Look at your headquarter complex to see how this is set up. And connect with power lines. Power lines. And then what? I just do this. Okay, that's easy enough. We'll also need access to water, so we'll need a water pipe connector. Water pipe connector. Okay, and water pipe. You got it, dude. And then I'm gonna need a road. Perfect. Look at us go. I'm learning. Okay. With utilities taken care of, the oil well can finally start drilling. Only one problem: where to put all that oil. We can't exactly leave it lying around. If we want to use it or move it, we're also going to need to build a storage tank to safely put away all that valuable crude oil. Tanks are in the storage and transportation section. You got it, dude. Storage a tank. Bingo. That looks good, but now that I think of it, all this space near the road is going to be prime real estate once we start shipping things out. So maybe we should put the storage somewhere else. Luckily, since the building is still under construction, we'll get a full refund when we delete it. Good thing the game's paused right now. To delete a building, all you need to do is focus on the relevant complex like we have done before, then click the red delete button. The red delete button. There we go. Excellent. Now all we have to do is put them somewhere more appropriate. How about over there? What? Near our connectors. What? Why would we put it over there? Don't I have to take it to the highway? That seems so far away. Okay, game, you're the boss. I just do what I'm told, that's all. Build a tanker loading facility. Tanker loading facility. There we are. We need one of these. And one of these. Okay. Good to go. Well, let's wait for everything in the hydrocarbon extraction complex to finish building before we continue. You can right click or hit escape to exit construction mode if you'd like to look around at other things while you're waiting. I gotta start the game if we're gonna actually let this build. My headquarters. It's beautiful. I love it. Man, we're drawing a lot of power. What the heck are we doing here that's drawing that much power? Kind of sketchy if you ask me. Anyway. How are things? We're doing it. We're done. Now we're good to go. If you click on the oil well, you can now see that it's producing crude oil. By clicking on the storage tanks, you can also see that the crude oil is being stored away, ready to sell. Clicking on the storage tanks, you say. Where does it say how much? Oh, 10 barrels. Okay. Good. I bet you're already raring to go on plastic, aren't you? Well, not so fast. Now that we're paying folks to work, our hydrocarbon extraction complex, we're practically bleeding money. If only there was something lying around that we could sell. Hint, hint. Of course, all that crude oil will do nicely. Before we start turning any of it into plastic, you can get a jump start on profit by selling the crude oil. The main way that we buy and sell things in Rise of Industry is via contracts. These are long-term agreements with other companies to regularly sell or buy materials. Let's get started on trying a contract to sell. On trying to start a contract to sell crude oil. To start, let's inspect the contracts UI. By clicking on the contracts, you can now start a new negotiation. We need to grow the business in new directions. Let's have Theodore Jones go and visit some of our business partners and see if we can negotiate a new contract. You got it, dude. Select resource, crude oil. Crude oil, confirm. You want to sell. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay. First, you select the resource you are interested. Okay, buy or sell. Then a company to partner with. Did I already do the thing? After that, you should select the exact scale and number of the contract. Finally, we choose the delivery point. Crude oil. I don't know what I just did. Oh, here we go. You want to sell? Okay, good. Production details. Yeah, this is the part. We're making 5 a day. Select the company first. 30 barrels every 7 days. Isn't that going to be a problem? I'm not even making that amount of food. I mean, I'm definitely not making that amount of food. Select the scale. Choose the size of contract. I don't think I can do this. Expected revenue per delivery, 1,050 at market value, but the actual contract value will be subject to negotiation. Each delivery will consist of 30 barrels every 7 days, average of 4.28 barrels per day. Begin negotiation. You've sent your representative to meet with Warren Mason, CEO of Neptune Chem, to discuss your offer. I guess I had to do that. Produces 2 liquid byproducts every 10 days. Outputs 5 barrels of crude oil. Okay, maybe 5 barrels of crude oil. How long? Every day? Doesn't really say. Okay, anyway. Start a contract to sell crude oil. We're working on that, right? What is this? Contract update. You have incoming messages. Your prompt request or response is requested. Incoming message from Warren. They agreed to your contract offer on the terms. I'm ready. There we go. So I don't know how this part works. Now your VP of sales is off negotiating. This will take about a day. When negotiations are complete, you will receive a notification. Good. Make sure the game is unpaused. It'll be ready tomorrow. Excellent. We've got a deal. They'll only pick up crude oil at the contract delivery depot at our headquarters, and all our crude oil is currently marooned at our hydrocarbon extraction. Oh no. We'll need to get all that crude oil over to the headquarters before the first contract pickup date arrives. One of the ways we can do that is via deliveries. I need to pause the game. Deliveries will move a resource from one complex to another so long as there are appropriate loading facilities at both locations. We built a tanker loading facility in our hydrocarbon extraction complex earlier to provide this exact service. With our loading all set up, you can set up a crude oil delivery. Oh boy. The hydrocarbon extraction complex to your headquarters. You create a new delivery from the deliveries manager, accessible from the highlighted buttons on the bottom left. Okay, gotcha. Can I close this now? Okay. Add a delivery of crude oil. Confirm. From here to here? To the headquarters complex. Are you sure you want to complete the route from hydrocarbon extraction to headquarters? Yes, I do. Currently, day maintenance cost for the truck at the delivery is 20. Your fleet maintenance cost will be minus 20 per day. Required loading bays used in total, 1 out of 24. Okay. How do I set the amount of crude oil? Like, I don't want to send all of it here, right? I don't see like a quantity anywhere. Okay, well, whatever. Incredible. With the oil flowing into our headquarters and our contract set, all we have to do is wait for the money to start rolling in. You can check contract events and other upcoming events in the calendar below the date and speed. Upcoming events. Daily burn rate. Ooh, furs. That's not good. I have $10 million? Okay, good. Understood. Alright, so now you're selling crude oil, but our goal is still to make cassette tapes, so we better get making plastic. Plastic production is a little more complicated than oil, so we'll have to make sure you've got a great plan in place before we start breaking ground on a new complex. There's a really handy tool for all of that. Open the production manual. Oh boy. Here you can review every resource, technology, building, and complex available to you. I think you'll find it to be a great tool for planning production. How about a tour? At the top, there are 4 tabs, each representing a different category of knowledge critical to running a successful industrial concern. On the left, you'll see all the options for your current tab. Now, don't get nervous. That's a lot of stuff, but I know you can handle it. Here's all the basic information on what is currently selected to the left. In the details section, you'll see a couple of extra data points, as well as a list of related buildings, resources, technologies, and complexes. And lots of good info over here for resources, where they're made, found, or extracted, for building inputs and outputs, for complexes, buildings that can be constructed within, for technologies, items that are enabled when researched. Make sure that you're back in the resources page for crude oil. From there, we want to go to the entry for plastic. Oh boy. And see what we're going to be dealing with. Okay, crude oil, natural gas, vegetable oil, wood pulp. Okay. Great, plastic is made in a few ways, but there's only one of these that we care about right now. Following that lead by clicking on the highlighted building. Oh, I see. In the daily production section to look at what it'll take for us to make plastic in that facility. Open plastic fractionator. Okay. Looks like we'll have to start by placing a plastic production complex, but we don't have the necessary technology to build one of those yet. Let's navigate to that page now. Oh, cool. Once you're on your own, you'll be doing your own R&D, but I'll arrange for your technologies while you're working here in Spoolsville. This page is for plastic fractionation, crude oil. As you can see, I've just unlocked it for you. How lovely. All right, looks like we've got a plan. Let's leave the production manual for now, but you should check back in whenever you have a question or when you want to plan your next steps. As we saw in the manual, we're going to need 10 barrels of crude oil per day. Is that what it said? How do I get back there? Resources, plastic. Here we go. 10 per day to make 4 plastic. Okay, good. That is what it says. But we can't make that much with our current setup. We're going to have to upgrade the scale of our crude oil supply line. You should build another oil well or 2. That way we can keep our contract as well. Ooh, okay, we can keep them both. Let's see here. How do these work exactly? Do they have to be... How do I decide where to put these? Must be placed on appropriate resource. Okay. So they kind of do have to be like this. Do I want to make another one? Let's put this one here. I don't know if... Does the production go up if it's on top of more than one thing? Cannot perform. This one says 5 barrels. This one says 5 barrels. Okay, let's try... If I put this on top of 2. It's not connected to a road. We can fix that. Come on. Okay. I want to see what this one does. It is also 5 barrels. Come on, finish up. Let's go. It's also 5 barrels. Interesting. I don't understand how this works then. I don't know. Produce 15 barrels per day. I mean, it is what it is. Should we build one more just for fun? One more just for fun, guys. One more just for fun. Okay. There we go. Now, if you open the build menu as before, you'll notice that in addition to the hydrocarbon extraction complex, there's a plastic production complex. Plastic production complex. Where do I want to put this? Right here? Can it go? That's okay, but complexes need their space too. Okay. Where do I put this? They didn't give me instructions. I'm gonna have to make it up. I think I just put it wherever I want. Put it right here. There we go. Now, wait a minute. What's it telling me to do now? Oh. Oh no! Get a plastic production complex up and running. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Can I delete the whole complex? Uh-oh. I maybe wasn't supposed to put that there. Headquarters. Plastic production. Can I... Okay. We didn't get our stuff back, but that's okay. Let's do this the proper way. Put that guy there. Put this guy there. Okay. Build industrial storage. Are they letting me go here? They're just gonna let me go for it? Plastic production. Build industrial storage warehouse. Industrial storage warehouse. Where do I want to put this thing? I don't know the like path for stuff, but we'll just do that for now. Build storage tanks. Storage tanks. Let's put a couple of these. Okay. Build tanker loading facility. Tanker loading facility. I'm not 100% sure where things are supposed to be going. But let's just do something like that for now. Connect to power. Kinda sucks, doesn't it? We need a power line. There's no power down here. Okay, let's just do that. We're gonna need water. Build water pipe connector. Yeah. Okay. And then we need power. How does this work? Can I just bring this bad boy? right into here. Huh? Can't build a bridge. I'm not trying to build a bridge. Huh? Okay. There we go. So that should connect that. We're gonna need water. Can that go... Looks like it can go under the road. Oh, it goes over the road. Okay, it goes over the road. That's okay. Connect that in there. Why does it do that? That's kind of weird. Alright. Build water pipe connector. Got that. We need to connect this into here. Okay, there we go. Build plastic fractionation tower. What does that look like? This guy? We'll just stick that in there. Start a crude oil delivery from the hydrocarbon complex to the plastic production complex. Okay, that is here. Add a delivery, crude oil, good. From here to here. 0 needed per day. Why is 0 needed per day? What? Plastic production central office building is not functioning? No electricity. Oh, it's not quite done yet. Okay, we got electricity now? No? How come no? That's all we had to do here, right? I just connected in? Yeah, that's all I did there. I don't know. Oh, it just all of a sudden started working. Okay, good. Everything seems to be working. I got no water right now, but that is going to be fixed soon. Yep, that's going. Should I build another one of these? Maybe we build one more. Wait, that's not what I want. Is it? Yeah, that is what I want. Okay, we'll put this guy right there. We'll build 2 of them. Maybe 3? I don't know. How much does this take? Generates 8 barrels every 10 days. Oh, this actually uses 20 oil now. I probably don't want to actually do that. Unless we build more oil spots. I'm going a little bit crazy here. Let's get this guy. Can I like, what if I put one here? I could probably stick another one right here. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to do that. I don't know. It seems weird that putting them on top of a well doesn't increase or decrease their production. It's just so weird. Okay. Anyway, so that should all be working. Now we need to set up our delivery. New delivery, crude oil from here to here. One per day? Oh, 20 per day. You know what? That means I've messed up this one. I need 5 per day. I can't set it to be 5 per day. I need to reduce this one. I needed like 4 and a bit per day here to actually meet the construction the contract amount. Okay, produce 4 drums of plastic per day. What's going on here? Due to lack of inputs. Yeah, okay, it's coming. It's coming. Currently 0 drums per day. We're working on it. We're working on it. Look at you. You're practically a mogul all on your own. Now that we have plastic, we're in touching distance from our cassette tape dream. For that, we'll need to start a media production complex and a cassette tape factory. Looking at the production manual, it looks like that's going to take paper, and we can't make paper here in Spoolsville. We don't have the wood processing chops to do so. So it looks like you need to buy some. I'm going to let you loose again. Go ahead and find a contract to buy paper, and then get started on making cassette tapes. I'll check back when I can, till we're ready to launch. Okay. Hint. As you work towards making cassette tapes, you'll need to deliver plastic to your new complex. You may need to expand loading facility in your plastic production complex to meet the objective. Okay, I think it's fine. Let's see here. I need a cassette tape. Wait, before I do that, do I need to, like, research? So we want cassette tape factory available. How do I actually research? Researched. You already researched. Did I? How come I can't make it then? Oh, new complex. Plastic research. Okay. Let's put this guy right here. Right here. Connect this guy right here. Okay, there we go. And wait, wait. Did I just make another? Where's my cassette tape? Media production. Oh, there we go. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Sorry, you guys are probably yelling at your screens. Okay, this should be better. Media production. Cassette tape factory. That is a very large factory. Okay, let's get a road. Does this thing need... I mean, it's definitely going to need power. So let's go ahead and connect it to power. I don't know if they're going to need water or not. Does it need water? Not perform any build actions on this building. I'm not trying to. Okay, it needs power. Needs power. Needs water. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some water. Okay, seems easy enough. Connect the roads. This is not the greatest way to set these up, but we're gonna make it happen. Okay. And then media tape. We're gonna need storage. Where am I gonna put this thing? I'll just build it up here. Okay. And we're gonna need trucking, consumer goods warehouse, industrial storage warehouse. Must be built in a complex. I think we're gonna need one of these. Not 100% sure about this. And consumer good. This warehouse stores consumer goods. Yeah, I think we're gonna need this too. Okay. How come it says I don't have water and power right now? Maybe it's just gonna take a minute. Okay, we're gonna need a contract for paper. I don't know how much paper. Where's the thing that actually makes the cassette tapes? Cassette tape factory? What is this? Did I not build a cassette tape factory? I don't think I did. Or what's this? Cassette tape factory. Okay. Due to lack of plastic, so we're gonna need plastic delivery. Plastic from complex needs an industrial loading facility. Okay. Where do I put this? Oh, half of it has to be on the highway. Why? Oh, I'm building on the wrong one right now. I think either way, I'm gonna need one on both of them, right? Industrial waste loading facility. I don't have it. I don't have the other facility. I need to connect it with a road. Okay, there we go. And then, let's see here. Can I actually do this now? Plastic. Complex needs industrial loading facility. Huh. Okay, here we go. Industrial loading facility. We'll take this guy. I wish I could just fit this. Oh, I actually can. Fit that right in there. Alright, so that's gonna be finished soon. Once it's done, let's speed things up. Okay. Header delivery. Plastic. Confirm. From here to here. Yes. I don't know how much I need. 4? 4 per day? How much did this say it needed? 4 drums of plastic, 2 pallets of paper. So we're gonna need another contract. Negotiate. We need paper. I want to buy. I want 12 pallets every 6 days. That seems like a lot. Oh no, that's 2 a day. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay. And then I don't know where that goes. That must go to the headquarters, right? So then we're gonna need another delivery of paper. Confirm from here to here. We want 2 per day. Should be good. Should be good. Oh, hang on. Contract update. I'm ready to sign. Let's do the thing. So we're good, right? So we're good? We're good, right? Right click to dismiss. Right click to dismiss. Your building shutting down on the hydrocarbon extraction due to the lack of utilities. Yeah. Yeah, and I understand. That one didn't have any paper. We should be getting paper now, though. Hopefully. Soon. Let's speed things up. It might take a few days for the contract to work through. Due to lack of utilities. Maybe I'm not actually getting enough water. 4,000 meters cubed. Oh, I should be able to run 2 of these at once. 600 kilowatts. Oh, I don't have quite enough power coming in. Actually. Yep, that is a problem, isn't it? Maybe I can slap another one of those down. Power. Whoops. No. Where's my plastic? Here we go. Let's get another one of these guys slapped in there. Okay, that should fix that. Crude oil picked up at headquarters has been wired to your account. Okay, wonderful. Now, how many plastics am I currently making? 4 drums. I'm making 6 drums per day, I think. And that means I can sell 2 if I really want to. I should maybe up this put another one of these so that we can deliver more oil more faster? It should be fine, right? Produce 4 boxes of cassette tapes per day. Start a contract to sell cassette tapes. Whoops, wrong button. We want a contract. Oh, hang on, let's slow this down. Negotiate. Select. Compact discs. Cassette tapes. Want to sell. How many am I actually making? 4 daily. 4 daily. So we should be able to do like this. Ooh boy. $40,000 every 10 days. 2.5 boxes per day. Yeah, we want this. Okay, now we wait. Bingo. What, they didn't want it? Oh no, here we go. Select. We did it! End tutorial. Okay, guys, that is the tutorial. Drop me a comment, let me know if you want to see some more of this game. I'm totally down to start a campaign. I'm totally down, 100%. Oh boy. Yep, drop me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Other than that, guys, that is going to wrap up our first look here at Rise of Industry number 2. Pretty excited about it. Drop me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here. And I will see you next time.